Hey travelers, Mag and I here on day 68 of our trip around the United States. This morning has been a pretty wet, rainy morning, which has actually been a good thing for us. It was really hot yesterday, and unlike Florida where the rain just brings in the humidity and high pressure and makes everything even hotter, here it seems to do the opposite. Once the rain came in, everything started getting cooler, and that's a great thing for Ai-chan and I. We're actually starting the day very near the end of our route for the day. We're just on the outskirts of Medford. From Medford, we head into Abbotsford, and then that was it for the plan for today because we've gotten so far ahead. We're gonna stick with our intent to get to Oshkosh and meet up with our friends Vegas duo a day early. To do that, it means we're gonna have to push through tomorrow's plan today. And I think that's gonna be just fine. Tomorrow's plan only calls for about 200 miles from Abbotsford to Green Bay. And given where we are today, I think that's totally achievable. And then we'll be on one day ahead on our route. We're also gonna skip all the targets that we have in Green Bay. We're really not gonna do anything there at all. Not because we're not gonna geocache with Green Bay, but because we're gonna swing back around on Saturday with the Vegas duo and do the city together with them. I think that'll turn out a lot better and it'll be a lot more interesting of a day. So today we're just kind of hoping the rain will clear up a little bit when it needs to, and otherwise we'll just push on through whether it's raining or not. I think it's going to be a pretty exciting day because once we come out of Green Bay, we're going to head north on that point around the top of Green Bay and then come back down. And I'm willing to bet you that that's going to be a very beautiful spot. So let's find out. Come on, let's go.
And to answer your unspoken question, yes, that is about 400 chainsaws stuck through these 21 totem poles in this field.
First find of the day. It's been raining all night. So I know that as soon as I walk into that cedar tree, it's gonna dump down water on me. But I'm gonna go in there for the geocache anyway. Oh, nice and wet. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Very cool though. All right, how do we, there's a logbook there. What happens here? Oh, here we go. This wall swings out, and there's our prize. There's only really one place here at the GZ. And if you notice, there's little scratch marks right there, which means this probably is not permanently affixed. Haha.
Because of the rain, today turned out to be more of a geocaching day than a scenic day. But we couldn't help but take this stop in Stetsonville. It's not every small town in Wisconsin that brings out a tank to welcome visitors to the area. It's noon right now, and somehow, despite all the rain, we've managed to stay dry, so thank goodness for that. I found another telephone, but I'm thinking this is not going to be the operational telephone I've been looking for. However, it is still what I'm looking for. We were very fortunate that the rain had lightened up to a mere drizzle when we reached the 4590 North, 90 West trail, because we were taking it regardless. There are only 4 4590 points on Earth. 2 are in the ocean and 1 is in the mountainous regions of China, making this the most accessible on land. It's a relatively short trail, only about a quarter mile, running between 2 sets of fields out to the geographical marker. We made it to the 4590. As a geocacher, this is actually a pretty significant milestone. We are halfway to the equator, and we're a quarter way to the 0 longitude from this exact point. They were even helpful enough to mark the latitude and longitude lines running up to the point. Yay for milestones! Hoorah! Despite it being the beginning of fall, we decided to pursue a cache that was Christmas themed. I guess it's never too early to get into the holiday spirit. This short trail is wedged between the highway and the freeway. How do geocachers find spots like this? Ooh, like Christmas. That is a nice logbook. One of the best I've ever seen, for sure.
It's like a naughty and nice list. Sometimes you gotta look at the area around the geocache and go, wait a minute, the security system is not connected to anything. So, chances are, this is our geocache. Isn't that adorable? Got our stamp of approval on there. We'll just go ahead and put this back into our nice cozy little hotel area. We'll be ready for the next finder.
Holy smokes, it's a giant honey badger.
Not something you expect to see driving down the highway. Oh my gosh, it's like a real life treasure box. Dun dun! Well, that's a bit of showstopper, ain't it? What are we gonna do about that? Okay, so now we have a puzzle to solve that requires us finding the 3-digit code for a lock. The 3-digit code for a key lock, huh? All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, here we go, here we go. Just look behind you. Back there. All right. Oh, okay. I can go for that. Haha. Success. Dun dun dun.
The high point of our day, literally and figuratively, was when we reached the Mountain Fire Lookout Tower. At first, I thought Aichan might ascend up this tower with me. But once we saw the depth of the stairs at the base of this 100-foot steel tower, we both exchanged a look that said it all.
Here we go. All right, Aichan, stay there.
She happily hung out at the bottom while I made the ascent up to the top alone. And man, what a view you can get from the top of this tower. Of the original 14 fire lookout towers located in the Nicolet National Forest, this is the only one available for visitors to climb to the top. This is an opportunity that I would not have missed. You gotta love it.
We've got ourselves a travel bug hotel. Let's see if there's any travel bugs inside.
I'm actually not in the habit of moving travel bugs anymore, but I'm always happy to discover any that are inside the geocache and let the owner know that they're still okay. Are there any in here? Oh, there sure are. Look at that. From there, we finished out our day with the last couple of targets on our list. We finished up in time to catch the sunset over the lake. Well, that wraps up another day on the road for Aichan and I. Today, the sun is not telling us that our day is over. We're telling the sun that we're done caching. We're in Menominee County, within the Menominee Indian Reservation. We're staged just on the edge of Green Bay, and that's as far as we're planning on going tonight. And that is far enough. We managed to make it one full day ahead on our schedule, which means that we will be getting into Oshkosh tomorrow night, and instead of 2 days off, we're going to have 3. Don't worry, we're still going to have daily videos coming your way, but the format may change a little bit depending on what we do with Vegas Duo. Today did not turn out at all like we had hoped. When we started the morning, it had been raining. We'd hoped it would clear up. It didn't. It rained pretty much all day. We got short little breaks between the rain, but that did no good to help us stay dry. When you're out in the woods and it's been raining, all the leaves and branches hold all this water for you. And all it takes is walking through and tapping one branch and you get a shower of rain down on you. Once that happens 2 or 3 times in the middle of the woods, you're soaked. It might as well be pouring rain.
And having to go out on the trails a few times, even when it was dry, we still managed to get soaked. So rain, shine, whatever, it was a wet day. But the geocaching continues, rain or shine, and that's a risk of the game, at least the way we play it. The forecast is looking better for tomorrow, and we've got a pretty easy day to make it to our final target. Again, we're skipping Green Bay completely. We're only going to go in there to stage for the morning, and then we're going to go straight down to Nador County so we can go up through the peninsula tomorrow. We'll swing back around through Green Bay with our friends. I think it's going to be a much more fun day that way, especially because some of the places we want to go, there's no dogs allowed. So Ai-chan can take a day of rest while we go and explore the city. As you can see, we got some pretty good geocaches today, despite the weather. We hope you guys enjoyed the sights and the cool geocaches we found today. Like this video, subscribe for daily updates, and we'll see you out on the trails.